The clock ticked. 11:59 p.m. Another night shift in the old museum, a place of silent artifacts, dusty relics and forgotten stories. Tonight, the stories would be anything but forgotten. My job was simple: watch over the exhibits. A mindless task, or so I thought. The flickering fluorescent lights painted the halls in a sickly yellow. Shadows danced at the edge of my vision. I always felt a presence here, an unseen observer. I wasn't alone. My walkie-talkie crackled, the voice of my colleague Mike cutting through the silence. "Everything all right down there?" he asked, his voice a low rumble. "Quiet as a tomb," I replied, trying to mask the tremor in my voice. Little did I know the quiet wouldn't last. The lights flickered, once, twice, then darkness. The entire museum plunged into an abyss, swallowing even the faintest sounds. Panic seized me. My hand instinctively reached for the useless flashlight attached to my belt. Mike's voice crackled through the walkie-talkie, a thread of fear in his usually calm demeanor. "What just happened?" he asked, the static emphasizing the tension. I strained to see, my heart pounding against my ribs. "Blackout," I choked out, my voice barely a whisper. The darkness felt different now, heavier. It pressed down on me, suffocating. I felt a cold draft, but there were no windows open. It felt like something was moving in the darkness, something unseen. A soft thud echoed from the other end of the hall. My blood ran cold. It sounded close, too close. "Mike, did you hear that?" I whispered into the walkie-talkie, but only static answered me. The hair on the back of my neck stood on end, then the unmistakable sound of dragging footsteps. Slow, deliberate, coming closer. Terror gripped me, rooting me to the spot. I wanted to scream, to run, but I was paralyzed. Something brushed past me. I could feel its icy breath on my skin. The smell of damp earth filled my nostrils. I closed my eyes, too terrified to see what lurked in the darkness. Seconds stretched into an eternity. The dragging footsteps stopped right behind me. I felt a presence, cold and menacing. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. Boo! A child's laughter, high-pitched and chilling, pierced the darkness. My eyes flew open. Standing in front of me, bathed in the eerie red glow of the emergency light, was a little girl in a white dress, her eyes two black pits. Then, just as suddenly as it had appeared, the little girl was gone. The lights flickered back on, bathing the museum in its familiar yet now unsettling yellow glow. The walkie-talkie crackled again. "You okay down there?" Mike's voice, closer now, echoed through the empty hall. He was coming towards me, his silhouette visible at the end of the hallway. I wanted to call out to him, but no sound came out. Was it my imagination, or was there a faint giggle echoing in the air just out of reach?